When it comes to aviation, when it comes to weight and balance calculations, what they say is the arm is the distance from the datum line to an item. Now, when you hear that, you're like, what does that mean? Item is anything you put on the aircraft, like a payload or passengers for planes. For drones, it would be something like a battery or camera. The weight and location matter for maintaining balance for the aircraft. Datum is the imaginary starting point, usually near the nose of the aircraft, where the manufacturer determines how to find the center of gravity. Think of it as a 0 point on a ruler that is going to calculate where weight and balance is found. Arm is the distance, like the length of the ruler, to measure from the datum, which is point 0, to the item, which are the things you've added to the aircraft. If an aircraft is loaded in a manner that the center of gravity limit has been exceeded, usually that means towards the rear of the aircraft, depending on the design of the aircraft and where its center of gravity is at. If you've passed that limit and you're already in a stalled condition, like exceeding the critical angle of attack, recovering the position back to normal, being able to bring the nose back down, is be a lot more difficult, especially if you have more weight, cargo, whatever it is that you loaded the plane with or the aircraft. It's going to be more difficult to recover the position if you can't drop the nose back down. This is relative to my segment about Bernoulli's principle and angle of attack when an aircraft is in a stalled condition. So the key thing to remember when it comes to datum line, arm, and item is that the datum line is the beginning of the ruler, the arm is the length of the ruler, and the item is anything that's attached to the aircraft that wasn't originally part of the aircraft. Center of gravity is covered more in my book, A Beginner's Guide to Aviation, which is designed for pilots of any class. Drone pilots studying for the Part 107 exam, this will cover everything. Private pilot license, commercial pilot license, or airline transport pilot. This is the perfect book to get you started. Available on Amazon.